I'm Ninkara from atop the fourth wall, and you're watching the Fans POV.
Welcome to the Fans POV.
You are watching the Fans POV.
I'm hoping to make some better improvements to my Big Daddy while here.
That's probably the worst rendition of the Yan Yan dance that's ever.
It was fine. It was graceful.
And we commandeer this in the name of the steampunk community.
John, tell us about pre-registration. Tell us about it.
I kept getting rickrolled every time I tried to pre-register.
Car. Chowder. Oh, this is the hard one. Harvard. Yankees rule. Oh, come on.
Oh, you make a sound? It doesn't even make a sound. Oh. Whoa. We're gonna have to clear this area. Cut this interview short. I'm sorry, I don't really know what's going on right now, but.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ernie Legg with the Fans POV, coming to you from MAGFest 9. And over here to my left, your right, is the magnificent, the legendary, did I mention incredibly handsome? Anything else you wanted me to say, or?
Intelligent,
yes. Mr. Jewwario. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Only two.
football been very, very good to me.
All right, so for those who don't know who you are, which I don't think there's like maybe 5 people out there, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for the site.
Okay, well, my name is really Justin Carmichael, and I do videos on import gaming on That Guy with the Glasses and Blistered Thumbs. And I also write articles for Blistered Thumbs. I have a couple of videos. I have the You Can Play This, the J-Dub Play, or the J-Dub in the Dark, J-Dub Reviews, Mario Monologues, and the Yankee J Plays, where I have a character, an alternate persona that comes out and plays games as well.
All right, now let's go a little bit to your ultimate persona. Like, tell us a little bit about that. And is that ultimate persona a little bit of you?
He's very much me, actually. He's the mean side of me, I suppose. The side that people say that I'm too nice. So I wanted to make somebody who was not so nice, my mean side, and he just kind of came out, and we call him Yankee J because he's a Japanese Yankee, which are kind of like high school delinquents, and so he's a troublemaker, but in actuality, he's actually got a very kind heart.
So it's like he means well, but it's always like to get there, it's a little bit of trouble.
Yes. All
righty, now like, how did you? We talked about how did you come about this. Like, did you experiment it with people and say, let's go through this alternate persona of mine. Do you think this will work? Do you think this is should I be a little bit more meaner? Should I do this?
Actually, I do run by a lot of my things by other people. My friend Razma, my friend Shuki, who actually helped me create the show and start doing videos in the first place. My wife Jennifer. There's a lot of people that I go by, and even fans sometimes. I'll show something and I'll say, "So guys, what did you think of this last video I did? Should this happen? Should this happen? Do you think it was funny?" And fans will be brutally honest. They'll say, J-Dub, that wasn't your best one. And they're like, "Oh my God, I really like this one. So you got to do more of that." So I take it all to very to heart, and I try and know exactly what I'm going to be doing.
All right, now you say that the fans are brutally honest. Is there one where the fans say, okay, you shouldn't do that one, and because of that, you did not do it?
Yes. Usually I try and pull everything out right away. I try and see, okay, yeah, this is interesting, and I'm going to do this. And then I ask the fans, what did you think? And there have been several times they've gone, yeah, that one, don't do that again. And so, either saying it or by views. I get a lot of views, but when I see something stops getting views, I don't do it anymore. So, yeah, brutally honest sometimes.
Okay, that's fair. Now, for those who want to get onto Channel Awesome, is there how did you exactly get onto the channel in the first place? And how can fans out there, if they want to do their own show, how could they get on there?
Save money, because it takes a lot of money to bribe Doug Walker to get in there. But me personally, it was, he's got my first child. Luckily, I fooled him. I'm not going to have any children. So, but in reality, find something that works for you. Try and find something different. Be different. So many people are angry reviewers, and there's a glut of it now. When I was trying to do my review, I was trying to think of things that people weren't doing. And at first, we did something very similar to Game Center CX, where I would play a game that I'd never played before. But that just didn't work. So I saw that nobody was doing import games. Nobody was doing good games. So, because they were, this is a bad game, I'm angry. Look at me, I'm angry. So, but now, nobody was doing good games. So I thought, well, okay, I'll do good games, and they'll be Japanese, and I'll show people how to play them. And it would be very different. So,
As a random hand comes in.
and so I thought, yeah, it would be very, very different. And that way, people could, enjoy that. So find something that's different, that people aren't doing. Second, be original. Be original. Know your stuff. Too many people are reviewing movies and they haven't seen very many movies. These 14, 15-year-olds, you've seen maybe 100 movies in your life, and this is bad? Why? You don't have anything to go off of. Know your stuff back and forth. I've been importing for 20 years, so I know how to work around certain games. I want to show you how to do that too. So know your stuff. And next, you don't have to have a lot of equipment. You don't have to have big, expensive cameras, but don't do it with a web camera. For the love of Pete, just don't do it with a web camera. Buy a camera. They're cheap. Just those would be the three things that I would tell everybody. You want to get on there, get onto the forums, post a lot, be part of the site, show them that you care about this stuff, and help people out, It's
Very, very nice advice there. Now, what is your craziest fan story that you have out there?
Craziest fan... Editing a video, and 7:30 at night, doorbell rings. I think it's UPS, because I'm expecting a package. Hasn't come in yet. And there's a fan standing there, and she's looking at me. I'm sorry, are you Jewwario? Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. She had made me something, and she wanted to give it to me in person. She lived in the Springs, luckily, but I'm very open with my fans. So I give out my... Also, it's the interwebs. If you wanted to find me, you could probably find me without me even giving you any address. But she cared enough to make something by hand, seek me out, and give it to me. That was the most surreal thing that has ever happened to me. Yeah, it was very bizarre. But she did apologize. She said, if this is creepy, if I come off creepy, well, it's a little creepy, but it's okay. Come on, we'll be okay with this. So, but it was very cool.
At least you took it in stride. It's not like get away from me and just shut the door right in her face.
No, click.
Would that be your ultimate persona? Would do?
That would be Yankee Che. What? Are you Yankee Che? Yeah. Oh my God. Slam. J-Dub, it's for you.
That is just mean. Well, anyways, I'm gonna do a series of rapid fire questions. Just the first answer that pops into your head. All right. Okay. All right. Ready? Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Favorite ice cream?
Ooh, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
All right. Better in 3D, God of War or Call of Duty?
Neither.
Best game in 3D?
Neither.
No, just any game.
None. None. I hate 3D games.
Alrighty.
2D for life.
Favorite import game?
Umihara Kosei.
Why?
Because it's a great game. It never came out to America, and it really, really should have. And people need to play it. It did come out for the DS, so if you can find it, get it on the DS.
Other than yourself, what reviewers should have their own reality show?
Their own reality show? Wow, this can't be a rapid fire. No, Jason Lordcat. I really think so. He's bizarre enough, and weird things happen to him enough that yes, his life should be a reality show.
Alrighty, let's see. Mario, Luigi.
Mario.
Okay. Totsu or the princess?
Princess.
Princess or Mario?
Princess.
Why princess?
She's a princess.
Alrighty, fair enough. Favorite Halloween costume?
When I when I made an 8-foot BattleTech mecha.
Explain that.
Okay, breaking the rapid fire here. In college, I was going to design class, a graphic design class, and everybody in their art class in October did this, and the teacher said, okay, starting in October 1st, you do not have to come to class. So if you have all art classes, you don't have to come to any art class, the school at all. By the end of Halloween, you have to have created an 8-foot tall Halloween costume. If it covers your entire body, you get an extra 25 points. If you are elevated off of the ground by 12 inches at least, you get an extra 12 points. Or 25 points. This costume should have be 8 feet tall and have an 8-foot extension, and he left it at that. And so, one of my friends, Mark Salisbury, had made a mecha at one point. And so I decided to make a mecha. So I got all cardboard. I got this really strong tape. And for the next 3.5 weeks, I created an 8-foot mecha that covered my entire body. I made wooden platform shoes, strapped them to my legs. It was so big that the mech's, that my elbows were the mech's shoulders and its elbows were my wrists. It had the ability to open and close its hand, and the other hand was had flames coming out of it if you pulled it off, and that was my 8-foot extension. So, yeah, it was pretty amazing.
All right, let's go back to the rapid fire there. Alrighty. Favorite Chuck Norris pack?
Walker, Texas Ranger. Part? What are you saying?
No, fact.
Fact. Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. Unfortunately, he doesn't cry.
Very true. Then one last thing, 2012, real or fake?
Fake.
I hear you there. Now, one final question I do have to ask is that, like I said before, we'll get questions from the fans to ask you. Now it's your turn to ask a question to the fans.
Okay.
If you have one question that you want to ask the fans.
Why aren't you watching my shows? I bleed for you. I sweat for you. What do I have to do? Do I have...
You want?
Please tell me what. No. Won't do that.
You don't strip? You never done that before?
No, I've worked in a strip club, but I was not one of the dancers.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the video there. If you want to check out the full video, make sure you head on over to our website. All right. We will see you later.
Take care, guys.